This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-winning, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Moin, Tag, Servus, Hallo und herzlich willkommen zurück zu einer neuen, interessanten und hoffentlich auch spannenden Folge von The Stanley Parable. Das letzte Mal sind wir ja in diesem supergeilen Museum gelandet und haben da so ein bisschen die Zeit aus den Augen verloren. Eine super lange, extrem coole und vor allem auch meiner Meinung nach extrem interessante Folge, die wir hatten. Ja, dafür gibt es heute den Ausgleich, denn es gibt ein Ende in diesem Spiel, das kann man wirklich sehr schnell erreichen. Da ist dann ruckzuck wieder Schluss und das Ganze startet neu. Der Vollständigkeit halber muss ich es natürlich trotzdem mal zeigen. Und ich habe mir gedacht, heute ist der passende Moment dafür, eben weil wir uns ja letzte Woche, genau, in der letzten Folge so viel Zeit genommen haben. Und zwar haben wir die Möglichkeit, der Erzähler hat ja gesagt, ja, Stanley steht auf, geht nach draußen, alle sind weg und er macht sich auf den Weg in den Konferenzraum, um zu gucken, wo die alle hin sind. Ja, aber da können wir auch einfach sagen, nö.
But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure. What if he had to make a decision? What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility? He had never been trained for that. No. This couldn't go anywhere except badly. The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait. Nothing will hurt me. Nothing will break me. In here I can be happy forever. I will be happy. Stanley waited. Hours passed, then days. Had years gone by? He no longer had the ability to tell. But the one thing he knew for sure, beyond any doubt, was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come. Eventually, someday, they would arrive. Soon, very soon now, this will end. He will be spoken to. He will be told what to do. Now it's just a little bit closer. Now it's even closer. Here it comes.